Good morning, children. Today in Value Education, I shall be telling you a story about a little boy named Jimmy. And the name of the lesson is Don't Be a Bully. Now, bully is a person who is mean, unkind to other people, who always tease others, worry them. So the lesson tells us not to be a bully. And what should we be? We should make people happy around us. We should be gentle and kind and not be a mean person or a bully. So here, children, this is a picture of a little boy named Jimmy. Now, Jimmy was a small, skinny boy, but he was very clever in class. But all the other children were mean to him. Mean meaning they were unkind and they were very, very rude to him. And they would call him all kinds of mean names. Like, for example, what are mean names? If someone calls you Fatso, a Buddhu, a Kalua, all these are mean names, right? You should not call any of their friends with mean names. And what would the other friends do to him? They would laugh at him and tease him and be very, very unkind to him. Now, not just that, but the other friends in his class would also steal his tiffin and run away with it. And Jimmy would always be left hungry. Why did they steal his tiffin? Was because Jimmy always brought delicious food for tiffin. Delicious meaning tasty, yummy, just like your parents put yummy food for you in your tiffins. So what was the tiffin he brought? He brought crisp apple slices. He brought stuffed aloo parathas and club sandwiches. So every day the bullies in his class would run away with his tiffin and Jimmy would be left all hungry. And because he was small, he could not fight with the big boys. Now, this kept happening for quite some time. So Jimmy thought to himself, I must teach these boys a lesson. He knew he was a clever boy, so he said, I may be smaller than them, but I am very smart. So he came up with a plan. Now, what was the plan? He wanted to teach them a lesson without hurting or harming them. So the next day, when the tiffin bell rang, Jimmy sat down to eat his tiffins, and the boys, as usual, the bullies in his class, as usual, came and took away his tiffin. And as soon as they ate Jimmy's tiffin, the boys started coughing and sneezing. Because today Jimmy had brought some sandwiches, but the sandwiches were filled with pepper. The next day Jimmy brought some parathas, but the parathas were sprinkled with sugar and the boys did not like it. Yuck, they said. The third day he brought some apple slices, but this time he brought the apple slices which were rotten and spoiled. And the boys ate that and said, horrible taste. The boys got tired of stealing Jimmy's tiffin. Then they realized that they were fools to steal Jimmy's tiffin and Jimmy was smarter than all of them. So the big bullies then decided to go to Jimmy and ask for forgiveness since they had realized their mistakes too. And they told Jimmy that they were really sorry and they would never do it again. And that he should become his friends, and from next year onwards, they would all share each other's tiffin. Jimmy was happy that he got new friends too, and from next day, the bullies in his class became his friends and they all shared the tiffins and they stayed happily together.